Hi guys, I am here today to update you on my Birthstone beauty project. This was started as a Fantastic Ladies collab by Jessica Lee and Amanda, and the object is to pick 12 items, each one correlating in some way to the birthstone for each month. So it could be packaging, it could be color of the product, it could be the name of the product, or the whatever. Okay, so I have been working on this all year, but I haven't updated regularly, and I haven't really been as faithful to it as I typically have in the past. I combined this as a project polish because that's my favorite one to work on, and I have rolled out, in my previous update, I've rolled out 2 products because I used them up. So the first was from February for the color Amethyst, Onyx, or Hematite. I used up an LA Colors Crystal Strengthener nail polish base and top coat. So that one was gone. And then for June, the Pearl or Moonstone option, I used up a little mini Ulta 88 Beauty. And it was just like the perfect nude nail polish color. I really love it. It was my second little mini bottle of it, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So it was getting older. It was time for it to go. Was this one. And I was sad to see it go, but it was time. So the remaining 10 polishes that I have. For January, the options were Garnet, Rose Quartz, and I picked China Glaze Ruby Pumps. And that's this one right here. So my progress, you can see I started at the top line, and I am currently about halfway down the bottle at pretty much the widest part of the bottle. So progress will be slow as we move towards the end of the year, but this is a color that I really like to wear in the fall, especially. So I think I'll start to get a little bit more progress on that. For March, the options were Aquamarine, Jade, or Bloodstone, and I chose the Beauty Guard Rocket Fuel, and this was all over social media as some kind of miracle product. And this is, I bought like a 3-pack, I think, and this is the second bottle, and it's really not a miracle, guys. It's a decent base coat, and it kind of looks a little bit colored in the bottle, but it doesn't really translate to the nails. So it's a decent base coat, but it is absolutely in no way miraculous. I will continue to use it until it's gone, whether I finish it before the end of the year or not. But I'm about halfway down so far. For April, the options are Diamond or Quartz, and I chose Spectrum Cosmetic Firefly from Hell. It was a Hocus Pocus collaboration. And so this is a top coat that you put on your nail, your dried nail polish, and it kind of changes how it looks a little bit. So you can see there it's like flecks of orange and yellow and pink. And like I said, it is a 1-coat top coat, so it's not going to go very fast. I'm not probably going to be able to use it up before the end of the year, but it's really pretty and I love it, and so I just want to get some use out of it. Ideally I'd be able to use it up, but probably not this year. I don't know if you'll be able to see the shiftiness there, but I put it on this blue, and it's the bottom half of the blue, you can see. So it's really cool, even though I'm under no illusions that I'll be able to get that done. For May, it was Emerald, and I chose Island P Funhouse. And I know it looks like I haven't made a lot of progress. However, this has been my staple toenail color for the entire summer. But since my toenails are virtually non-existent, they're so small, I haven't made a lot of progress, even though I've used it a lot. So that's what it looks like. It's that mermaid shimmery, and I love it. It's beautiful. I'll continue to use it, but again, I'm under no illusions that I will get that done before the end of the year. Let's see. I mean, I'll continue to try, but I just don't feel like that one's going to happen for me. For July, it was Ruby Carnelian, and I chose the Perfect Formula Ruby Pink Gel Coat. And this is something that I have used for years. I literally don't know how many years. Probably, I don't know, 7 or 8, 10 maybe. But it's just a base coat, and it gives a hint of color on your nails, so it makes your nails look better. And it strengthens them, it protects them, but you know, I obviously haven't made a lot of progress. I've been working more on that Beauty Guard. So this is a good one and done. Just zip out the door if you're in a hurry, and you can build it up a little bit. So it'll look like this with 3 coats. So like I said, it's not meant to be full coverage on your nails. It's meant to be a sheer your nails but better kind of shade. For August is Peridot or Jade. So I chose China Glaze It's Alive, which is one of my favorite nail polish colors in the world. I have a backup bottle. Kind of matches my dress a little bit. And for this one, you might remember I had terrible trouble trying to see through the bottle, but this time I shined a light and I was able to kind of see what I think is where it separates. I think maybe you can tell a little bit. I don't know. I think I'm around here. And I love it. I'm going to continue using it until it's gone. So even if that's not quite where I am, which I think you can tell maybe, that's about where I am. I did put a little bit of like a base coat or a top coat in here to kind of thin it out. It was getting really thick, like thick with 2 C's. So I had to thin it a little bit. And when you build it up, look at that glorious gorgeousness that is It's Alive. It's a glitter though, so I always use it with a peel off base coat, because I do not have the time to sit around trying to cotton ball with this thick of glitter. But I love it. I will be sad to see it go, but I do have a backup bottle, so it's not the end of the world. And I for sure, like, I am gonna make a very strong push to get this out before the end of the year, because like I said, I was getting thick, and we all know what happens to nail polishes when that happens. So Sapphire or Moonstone or Lapis are for September, and I chose Koki Atlantis at Last, and this is one of my oldest nail polishes. I love the color. I think I'm about to this, like basically where the bottle is thickest, but it's, like I said, it's one of my very oldest bottles in my collection, and it's time for it to go. There's nothing wrong with the formula or anything, but I have several others about this same shade, and this will be perfect in September. Like, this is a back to school kind of color if I've ever seen one in my life, and it is what I swatched the 2 toppers on. Speaking of the 2 toppers, I picked Spectrum Cosmetics Amok Amok Amok, which was from that same Hocus Pocus collaboration, for Opal, Tourmaline, or Jasper for October. And let me see if I can hold it straight. So you can see, like I said, these are both that shifty top coat. It only takes 1 coat on your nails to get that blue, purple, pink, green shiftiness. So I don't know that, I mean, obviously I'm not going to get it done before the end of the year, but I'm making a vow that I will do my best. And you can't really see it very much, but it's not meant, again, it's not meant to cover your nail. It's meant to be a top coat, so that's what's on the top half of this blue. And for November, it's Yellow Topaz or Citrine, so I chose another favorite, lifelong favorite, Yummy Yum by Sally Hansen, and I do have a backup of this as well. Now, this is ancient, like 2012 or something. I didn't buy it then, but that's when this collection was, like a million years ago. So the polish itself has a little trouble, like when the bottle was brand new, it was thinner and a little harder to work with, and now it's thickened up quite a bit. I'm about to hear. Again, I had to shine a polish through because it's like stuck to the sides, but it's thickened up, so it's a little easier to work with, but it takes longer to dry. And I have a backup bottle, so I won't be heartbroken when this leaves. I am pretty sure I'll be able to get this one done. And it's that like camel color, caramel, yum shade. And lastly, I have blue topaz, blue zircon, turquoise, or tanzanite for December, which is my birth month. I picked atomic polish in zirconium, which is, you can see there, it's got little flecks of gold. But when I started, I was near the top, and now I am nowhere near finishing this bottle. But I still made some good progress. So that is important as well. So, you know, I don't know how many of these I'll actually get to finish up before the end of the year for sure. Well, I shouldn't say for sure, but my efforts are going to go towards this one, this one, this one, and then the base coats. And I'm just going to try to make as much progress as I can on the other shades, because I don't know that I'll be able to finish them. There's still so much product in there, but I do want to get, oh, maybe, yeah, this one's a possible finisher. I still want to get good use out of them, even if I don't finish them all the way up. So, whew. All right, one last thing is, unofficially, I've kind of been working on this as well, and you can see I've made a lot of progress. This is Sally Hansen Insta-Dry in Coral Commotion. It's like a donut, glazed donut look on the nails. It's another one swipe and you're out the door. Sheer will not get to be full coverage on your nails, but your nails, but better. And so I've kind of been working on this as well. I don't know if I need to formally roll it into this project, but if I do, I guess I could sub it in for the June Pearl or Moonstone, because that's kind of pearlized. So let's just call this a bonus product. All right, well, I will try to be better about both using my nail polishes and updating you more regularly. I think that's it. All right, have a great day.